All right, guys. Our next email today also comes to us from the Nerd Zone. And the Nerd Zone says, again, since you'll be at school, here's a few more things to talk about. And this particular topic is Batman audio adventures coming to HBO Max. So I had to look this up. I had no idea what you were talking about, Nerd Zone. I looked at, I read your email and I'm like, what is a Batman audio adventure? What is in coming to HBO Max? I don't quite understand. Now on my phone, I have a whole bunch of the old school Superman, I guess you could call them audio adventures. But it was the old 1940s radio serials that came out. I think there's so many episodes, and each episode lasts, 20 minutes, 23, 25 minutes, something like that. And it's an audio play because that's what they had in the 1940s. That's what they did. You sat around the radio and you listened to these audio adventures, full and complex with, sound effects. I was going to say special effects, but they have these sound effects of, oh no, crash, there is lightning outside. Well, what do you think we're going to do, Batman? I think it's time that we go kick some trash. That kind of thing, right? So, Nerd Zone, when you emailed this to me and I was like, Batman audio adventures, what are you talking about? Well, yeah, HBO Max apparently is producing a podcast that will be published on their streaming service, HBO Max. It will be... It's hard to describe because, yes, there will be a video element to it. Now, let's scroll down. Let me just go to the thumbnail of the trailer. They released a trailer for this. And as you can see, it's just a radio it's like a 1930s kind of Art Deco style radio that looks like these two towers in the middle of Gotham. And then you have, the bat signal, produced right in the center of this radio. But it looks as though this incredibly well-produced, high-quality podcast consisting of 10 different episodes like the adventures of Batman, essentially, is going to just look like a radio sitting on a table. Maybe the camera will shift focus from one side to the other, but it really looks like HBO Max getting into the podcast game, into the high quality, well-produced podcast game, is going to start streaming this on HBO Max, which it blows my mind because it's two very different mediums coming together in a way that my mind is having a hard time understanding what it is. It's an audio play being shown as a video, but there's no video. It's just an audio play. Is there any video? Well, probably just a radio sitting on a table. Are you watching it for the video? Probably not. What else are they going to show? It's an audio play. It's an audio adventure of Batman. Let's jump up into... there's a very, very brief description here on Entertainment Weekly, where they say, gather round here, 10 tales of life and death in Gotham City. EW can exclusively reveal a sneak peek at Batman, the audio adventures, a new narrative-driven podcast narrated by funny man Chris Parnell and featuring the voice of Jeffrey Wright as the Caped Crusader. Two incredibly big names. As we go through this, there are so many more huge names attached to this. Now, in this trailer, you do hear a few quotes from a few different voice actors, one of which is Rosario Dawson saying, "Just a single girl and her cats living alone after all." John Leguizamo playing the Riddler, or it drives me nuts that right here Entertainment Weekly says, AKA Mr. Enigma. His name is Edward. His name is Enigma. Enigma. He's an enigma. So I don't know, it just kind of pokes the bear a little bit for me that they call him Mr. Enigma. Anyway, John Leguizamo can be heard saying, "Don't freaking interrupt me when I'm riddling," which is like a very Riddler thing to say. Let's jump down to the cast for a second. It includes Brent Spiner as the Joker, Bobby Moynihan as the Penguin, Heidi Gardner's Harley Quinn and Miss Tuesday, Alan Tudyk as Alfred, Brooke Shields as the reporter Vicky Vale, Melissa Villasenor as Robin, Seth Meyers as Jack Ryder, Jason Sudeikis as the Gotham Mayor Hamilton Hill, Paul Scheer, Fred Armisen, Tim Meadows. My good, and of course Jeffrey Wright and Chris Parnell. Like, this thing is jam-packed with talent. Jam-packed with talent. I'm very excited for this. Again, the article in EW goes, Batman, the audio adventures marks a hefty push from HBO Max into the podcasting space and will arrive on September 18th. That's this Saturday. The first episode is going to drop this upcoming Saturday, which sounds awesome. I'm very excited for that. Which is officially Batman Day. Here's another thing. Written and directed by SNL alum, Emmy-winning scribe Dennis McNichols, the 10-episode arc takes place years into Batman's term as the vigilante crime fighter when he decides to become an official employee of Gotham City. So on and so on and so on and so on. Once I was able to kind of wrap my brain around, what is this thing? How is it, like, it's an audio adventure, but it's on HBO Max? It's on, like, a video streaming service? Once I was able to kind of wrap my mind around this idea, around this concept, I'm in. I love this stuff. There's something about podcasts that I have a hard time with. I'm not a huge fan of podcasts, which is weird because I watch YouTube so much. YouTube and podcasts are basically the same thing, right? But I'm a visual person. If there is an audio play, it puts me in my imagination and I can visualize what's going on. That's why I like those Superman audio dramas. Here, I'm pulling it up on my iTunes right now, jumping into playlists. I love them so much. Look at this. I made, you can see some of my other playlists here, which may be embarrassing. But look, I have the Superman radio shows right there. It's like all of these episodes of, oh no, I'm going to delete something. All of these episodes of Superman radio shows from the 1940s. They're fun, they're exciting, they're adventurous. And when they're going through the storytelling method, it doesn't just have, well, I'm talking. You have a narrator telling us what's going on. And it sounds like Chris Parnell, like when you watch the trailer, it's only a 40-second trailer. But when you watch the trailer for Batman Audio Adventures, it sounds kind of perfect. It sounds like they're trying to recapture that 1940s kind of feel, that craft, and have a high production value of, oh, there's the crack of the thunder, and oh, he's clicking the gun backwards. Click. Like, this is going to be, in my opinion, produced with music, sound effects, letting us know, setting the stage. I love it when a story comes to life in that regard. Audiobooks. Why did I not think of audiobooks before? This sounds like it's going to be an audiobook version of Batman. But guys, I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think of the audio adventures of Batman coming out on HBO Max this Saturday? So what, in like 4 days? Coming out in 4 days. Wait, see, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 3 days. It's coming out in 3 days. I will definitely be listening to it. I'm excited for it. I'm interested to see how they're going to take this in what direction? Is there ever going to be a season 2? What's the audience reaction of this going to be? I want to hear everything on your brains. Let me know down in the comment section below. All right, hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, click like. If you really like this video, click subscribe. And if you really, really like this video, click share. Because that is exactly what Pee Wee Herman would want you to do. Ha ha ha.